Hello students, welcome back to the e-learning classes of Sunrise Global School. This is Asmita Sharma, your maths teacher, and today we are going to start with the chapter number 12, that is exponents and power. In the last video you have come to know about what is exponents and power. We have already studied about that, and today we are going to start this chapter. Now the first exercise, that is 12.1, the first question says to us to evaluate. So the first sum over here is 3 raised to power minus 2. Now you know that the power cannot be stand in minus, that is in negative. So first of all we have to make this power in positive. So what we have to do is we have to write as 1 upon 3 raised to power 2. So when we will put this power in denominator, the power will become positive. Now you know that 1 upon 3 raised to power 2, that is 3 into 3, that is 3 into 2 times. So 3 3s is 9. So the final answer is 1 upon 9. Now similarly, moving on to the next sum, here it is stated that minus 4 raised to power minus 2. Again we have to put the power in positive, so we have to put it into denominator. So what we have to do is 1 upon minus 4 raised to power 2. So now when we solve this sum, we will get that minus 4 raised to power 2, that means minus 4 will be multiplied twice. So it will be 1 upon 4 4s is 16, and minus minus will become plus. So the answer will be 1 upon 16. I hope this much is clear. Moving on to the next sum. Here it is stated that 1 raised to power minus 5 and 2 raised to power minus 5. Both has the power minus 5. Now you see that 1 raised to power minus 5 is over here and 2 raised to minus 5 power is here. It is like this. Now what we have to do in this sum is the power in the denominator is in negative. So we have to move this 2 into the numerator so that we can get the power in the positive form. So we'll write as 2 raised to power 5. Now 1 raised to power 5 will be 1 only, so we write it or not, it doesn't make a difference. So now solving this sum, we will get that 2 raised to power 5, that means 2 will be written 5 times. So here it is, it will like 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, and 16 2s is 32. So your answer is 32. So this is how we'll do this first question. So now moving on to the next question, you see that you have to simplify over here in the question number 2. So the first question is minus 4 raised to power 5 divided by minus 4 raised to power 8. Now you see that the powers are only in the positive form, so we don't have to take them to the denominator form, that is in the p by q form. So now applying to the law where it says that when the base is same, a raised to power m is divided by a raised to power n, so we'll get that a raised to power m minus n, correct? So this was how we have studied a law of exponents. So similarly we'll apply the rule over here that minus 4 raised to power 5, this will be m and this will be n, so it will be like 5 minus 8. So you will find that minus 4 raised to power, that will be 5 minus 8 will be minus 3. Again you can see that the power is in the negative form. So now we have to take it into the denominator form to make it positive. So we'll write at minus 4 raised to power 3. Now solving this sum, that is minus 4 raised to power 3, will get that 1 upon minus 4 multiplied by minus 4 multiplied by minus 4. So the answer you will get is 1 upon 4 4s is 16 and 16 4s is 64. So the answer will be minus 64. I hope this much is clear to you. Now moving ahead, next sum will be 1 upon 2 raised to power 3 and the whole power is 2. So now when the power has a power, we'll do it as 1 power 2 and 2. 3 2s will become 6. So the 2 power is 6. 1 power is whatever, the answer will be 1 only, and 2 power 6. Now we have to write 2 into 6 times. So we'll write 2 in 6 times. So we'll find that 2 2s is 4, 4 2s is 8, 8 2s is 16, 16 2s is 32, and 32 2s is 64. So the answer will be 1 upon 64. So this is how we'll do the second sum. The rest of the sum just up to you. I have to do the next sum. Now coming towards question number 3, where we have to find the value of. So it is said that find the value of first, that is 3 raised to power 0 plus 4 raised to power minus 1. The bracket will be closed, and 2 multiply 2 raised to power 2. So we know that anything that has the power 0 will be resulted into 1 plus. Now 4 has the power minus 1, that is a negative. So we have to take 4 to the denominator form. So this is how we have to do it. This will whole be again in the bracket into 2 raised to power 2, that is 2 2s is 4. So this is how you get it. Okay. Now we have to take the LCM of 4 over here. So when we take the LCM of 4 over here, so by taking the LCM of 4 over here, you will get 4 multiplied over here in this form. So it will be like 4 plus 1 upon 4. This is in the bracket into 4. Now 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 upon 4 multiplied by 4. Now this 4 will be cancelled and the final answer will be 5. So this is how we have to find the value. Now moving on to the next sum, you can see that 2 raised to power is minus 1. 4 raised to power is again minus 1, and the whole is divided by 2 raised to power minus 2. All the powers are in the negative form, so we have to take it into the denominator so that to make the powers in the positive form. Now here it will be written as 1 upon 2 raised to power 1. So if we write the power or not, it doesn't make a difference. Again 1 upon 4 raised to power 1, that means over here is 1, and is divided by, we'll take it as 1 upon 2 raised to power 2. Okay. So now when we multiply this whole scenario, we'll get that 1 upon, now here 2 4s is 8. So you can find that 1 upon 8 is divided by 1 upon 2 raised to power 2. That means 2 2s is 4. That is 4. Okay. So now while dividing both of this, you can use the method of reciprocal. We'll change this divide sign into multiply, and the 4 will goes into upside and 1 is over here. So this is how we will reciprocate it. So 4 1s is 4 and 4 2s is 8. So the final answer over here will be 1 upon 2. So you can use any method of division. I suggest you to reciprocate the sign. So the divide sign, when we do the reciprocate, we change the sign of division into multiplication. The number in the p by q form, the number in the denominator will move towards the numerator, and the number in the numerator will be moved towards the denominator. So this is how this whole changes. So 8 and 4 will be divided. So 4 1s and 4 2s is 8. So the final answer will be 1 by 2. So this is how you have to complete the whole question number 3. Now in the question number 4, you have to evaluate the sum that is given. So the first question over here is given 8 raised to power minus 1 into 5 raised to power 3, and the whole is divided by 2 raised to power minus 4. Now you know that when the power is in negative, we proceed it into the denominator, and when the power in the denominator is negative, we make it shift to the numerator. So we do the shifting process. Here 2 raised to minus 4 will be shifted in the numerator, so we'll write 2 raised to 4 in numerator, and 5 raised to 3, that is already in the positive, we don't have to change this number. And here my 8 raised to power minus 1 will be shifted into the denominator, so we'll write it into the denominator. Now solving this, we find that 2 raised to power 4, that means 2 into 4 times will be 16, and 5 raised to power 3, that is 5 5s are 25, and 25 5s is 125, and 8 over here. Now while doing the current, we find that 8 1s is 8 and 8 2s is 16, and 2 into 125, you will find the answer 250 over here. Now in the question number 5, it is said that 5 raised to power is m divided by 5 raised to power minus 3 is equals to 5 raised to power 5. So now in this whole equation, we have to find the power of m. What is the value of m we have to find over here. So while finding the power m, we can see over here that a raised to power m when divided by a raised to power n is equals to a raised to power m minus n. So similarly, putting into this equation, that is m which is missing for us, is when divided by n, that is minus 3 over here, will give the answer a raised to power m minus n, that is 5. So you can see that whatever is what missing over here is what we have to deduct from minus 3 so as to get the power, what we have to deduct from minus 3 so as to get the power 5. So here it is very much simple that when we deduct 2 from minus 3 will get 5. How it is possible? It is like minus minus will be plus, and this is how you will get 5. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 is equals to 5. So here m power will be 2. I hope this much is clear to you. We'll meet in the next class for the next session.